Okay, we're back in Mass Effect 2. Time to go on in. Last time we joined Cerberus, even though we didn't really want to. Met it with Talia on Freedom's Progress, and now we got the new Normandy.
Joker would like to see you up on the bridge, Commander.
Joker wants to see me, that's cool. I gotta do one thing, one really important thing. Up to the captain's cabin and get us out of these fucking clothes. Because this is the worst drip I've seen in my entire life. What is this outfit? Casual appearance. Anything else? One of these will have to do. Hoodie. Okay. All of our achievement, or all of my achievements I've gotten other times I played this game. Alright, let's go see Joker. He wants to talk. Hello, Joker. What do you have to say this time?
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
It's too good to be true. It is too good to be true.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right?
Or when they send two Cerberus agents to spy on us as well.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective, Joker.
Leather?
Leather? They still do leather in the future?
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
What do you do?
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the elusive man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Oh god, red alert.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance.
Could you do that on this ship?
Or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
That's
Sounds
cool
incredibly
and
useful.
scary.
Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
True.
The elusive man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our
And bringing me
progress.
back. Additional functions.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Foreshadowing is a literary device. Another topic.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
Plot hole.
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
Can you lie?
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the elusive man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Okay.
let's discuss something else.
Ready.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL
Joker,
vectors,
eyes on the road.
and the helmsman
Space.
maneuvers the ship.
Eyes on space.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
Alright,
That's
it.
all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
The running animation in this one's still bugged. Shepard's head flips.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Who are you?
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant.
They changed her
I'll manage
appearance
your
from the original
messages
version of
and
this
help
game
you
to
monitor
how
the
she
crew.
looks in Mass
And
Effect
I
3.
must say,
And a lot of people do
it's such
not
an
like
honor
it.
to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
I don't really mind that
Please,
much. Kelly's
call me
fine.
Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes,
He's
but
saying you're
being a
replaceable,
Yeoman is just
Yeoman.
my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
School counselor?
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can
You
be
should.
harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives.
You didn't see what I
We
saw
look out
last
for
game.
Human interests, advance human technology, save human lives. They're good
Kill
goals.
Alliance admirals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari,
Yeah, but dogs and cats
Torian,
can't
Turian,
fight us
Salarian,
and start wars
Hanar.
with us.
That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
You didn't mention Krogan.
This organization has a dark reputation.
Oh,
Do you
damn
have
it.
Not
any
at all.
concerns?
We look out for human interests.
What are your
I'll
responsibilities?
keep you if any of the crew has important business to discuss.
What do you?
I'll
Are
make
you
sure
happy
you
here?
know.
That's what I
How
wanted
do you
to
feel
ask.
about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry.
I never do.
We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
So you can romance Kelly and not mess up any of the other romances. So
I
there's
might
no
do
reason
more
not to
than
do this.
catch you, Kelly.
Also, she'll feed your fish.
Now
Your
that's
fish.
an enticing thought. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
No.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Okay. Now we get to go talk to Jacob. Let's see what he has to say. Hello, Jacob.
Commander, there hasn't
Nerd.
been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters.
Does he have waves?
It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the Elusive Man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for
He
my
does.
service
His hair
so
wasn't
far.
like that in the original game.
I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason.
Like,
Doubt you
they
can
are.
find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently.
Doubtful.
Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I appreciate
It's
your
good to
honesty,
hear a clear
Jacob.
opinion. Sounds like we're two of a kind.
That honors me more than you, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Stop saluting me. This is not an Alliance ship. I can't go that way. Crew quarters. Oh, there's a familiar face down here too. Let's go see her first. Dr. Chakwa, hello.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board.
And I watched you escape without
It's
me.
good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The
Don't worry,
kind
we'll
of
find them.
trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Investigate. Leaving the
Doctor,
Alliance.
you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy.
Except
Only thing
Ryder.
missing are my private
That last
reserves.
bay was
I
dark.
even had a bottle
Had
of
no light at
Ceres
all.
Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll fix that.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a
Good
mission
answer.
that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I
You
trust
shouldn't.
you, Commander.
I might have to do some stuff.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a
We were on
full
the ship.
life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Later, Doc.
Commander.
Fine brandy. Chocolate needs a drink.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies. Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian. HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
Surely the AI can handle HVAC and plumbing.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands most of the time. This
I
ain't
don't know
no
about that.
luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done.
Terrorist
the Alliance
organization.
and Council have got their
Alliance
heads
Black Ops.
buried so deep up
Kill
their
it now,
butt
roll.
puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough.
You quit that
but
to join a
losing
terrorist
everything
organization?
to Batarian raiders
excuse
can
me.
change your outlook.
Sorry for your loss.
I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Keeping everyone's bellies full.
How do you feel about working for
Damn
Cerberus?
proud. Yep, it'll take good old
What do you
human
need?
ingenuity.
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm
So,
no miracle
they spent all the
worker.
money on this ship
Taking
and
down the
bringing me back to
collectors
life,
is
but
going to
couldn't
be
get good
rough
food?
business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do
How
you
can
need?
I help?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Nope.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Miranda is over here, in her office. You.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What exactly are your duties, aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the Elusive Man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the Elusive Man, updating our status.
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so.
I'm gonna need you to explain why
what
they
would you like
killed
to know?
Kohaku in the last game if they're not evil.
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
Yeah,
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
nobody.
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the Elusive Man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. We keep our ranks and structure similar to the Alliance. A lot of our recruits started there, but not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're
Enough,
very well
apparently.
funded, though I doubt anyone other than the Elusive Man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the Elusive Man?
Not much that you don't already know.
My face is covering
Even I don't
Shepard's
have access
face.
to most of his background.
Is
And
what I
you've
just
seen
noticed.
more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the Elusive Man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
Oh yeah, bet.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my
Is
job
your
to make
forehead
sure
also
you succeed,
genetically
Shepard.
modified?
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human.
So like
My
200 years?
biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and well,
That's
it's
important,
pretty
by the way.
impressive, really.
Remember that she said for a human, and not like compared to Asari. Or Jack. Sorry, you guys don't know who Jack is yet. So you're perfect.
Sounds like you were designed to be perfect.
Maybe, but I'm not. I'm still human, Shepard. I make mistakes like everyone else. And when I do, the consequences are severe. Everyone expects a lot from someone with my abilities.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander, whatever you need.
Now to go see our favorite duo, my favorite duo. The engineers. And engineering, of course. Donnelly,
You came all the way down
Daniels.
here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
Stop saluting, this is not an Alliance ship.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is
I'm
Gab.
Irish.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew
Perugia.
in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The council
How?
backslid on the Reaper menace.
He's a counselor.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seem to be doing that.
War hero, first human counselor, almost first human inspector, Anderson, and he still lost clout with the Alliance? What?
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. They'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team.
They killed
We know our
Admiral
mission
Kohaku.
and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Daddy bags? Okay, I want to know if that's real or not. Need
Are
anything?
you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
No,
What kind of
elaborate.
problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that
English.
channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA
Kenneth
couplets
be like,
installed,
I'm not
it'd
gonna do
save us
this,
a lot of
and then he
maintenance
does
time
exactly
each
that
day.
thing.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
But we're heading there anyway, so
Carry on.
pick it up.
Will do, Commander.
Find FBA
I'm
couplings.
amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
You're welcome. Up we go. Now we met our friends. We had some messages on our private terminal.
Commander, there's a message waiting at your private terminal. I believe it's from Counselor Anderson.
Oh. Other messages. On the off chance that the rumors are true and you are actually alive, I need you to come and talk to me at the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council, and it's only fair that you are allowed to speak for yourself about what we've been hearing. How? How do they already know? Okay. Zaid Masani, that's someone we can recruit. Lost Survey Ship, that's DLC. That I may or may not do on stream, I don't know. Normandy Crash Site, more DLC I might not do on stream. Recon Hood, that's new armor. Overlord, that's another DLC. Not doing that right now. I wish they timed that better. Arc Protector, that's a new weapon. Kasumi Goto, someone we recruit later. Ascension Financial. Oh, this is money. When you play through the first game, you get money from your bank account, I guess, and it gets sent to you. When the Legendary Edition came out, you used to get like a lot more, and they had to you know, I guess nerf it because you get like 6 figures out of it. So they dropped it down to like 5. Because I know the first time I played, I got like 250,000 or something crazy like that. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is go to Omega, right? Missions. Wait. Oh, these are all already unlocked. Okay. We're gonna do this in order. We're not gonna go get everyone right away. We are going to go to Omega, which is what we're supposed to do first, at least narratively speaking.